So today I'm going to show you how to create a low poly house using Blender. So I'm going to add a cube. So I'm going to add a cube and then I'm going to scale it along the y-axis. So I'm going to press S and Y. I'm going to rotate it a bit. Then I'm going to scale it along the x-axis. Okay, I want to make it a two-story. Okay, for you to be able to see cavities, you can come here. You can come here and then enable cavity so that you can be able to see all the vertices correctly and everything that, especially if you are going to be working with booleans like when creating windows. And so what I'm going to do, I'll choose the face, then extrude it for the roof. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to choose vertices. I'm going to choose this vertex here, vortex, and this one. And then I'm going to right click and then merge at the center. Then I'm going to pick this vertex here and this here. And then I'm going to merge vertices at the center like this. Create the roof. Then I'm going to select this face here. And these are the face here. Right click and separate selection like this. Then I'm going to go back to object mode and choose this roof. You can see you can lift it. It's separated. Then with that selected, I'm going to scale it. I'm going to scale it a bit like this. Then I'm going to lower it to its original position. See how it looks. You can see how it looks now. So and then I'm going to, with that selected, I'm going to add a modifier, solidify modifier. I'm going to increase. Let's see. Then I'm going to apply it. Okay. Now I'm going to create the doors and the windows for the house. So I'm going to introduce another cube. I'm going to grab it and bring it along the x-axis. Okay, I'm going to scale it and then I'm going to move it along the x-axis, so G and X. So I'm going to press G and X to move it along the x-axis. Then I'm going to lower it and I'll further scale it down along the x-axis like this. So no, then move it a bit like that. Okay, with the cube selected, I'm going to press Shift and D, and then G and Y to move it along the Y axis. So to create the door, I'm going to select the house. Then I'm going to add a Boolean modifier like this. And with the Boolean selected, I'm going to take this eyedropper, select it, and then touch the cube here and apply the Boolean. So now, so this cube, if we hide it like this, you'll see it has created, see it has it has created it has created a hole inside the wall. So you can even delete it, you don't need it. And then the same, this one now we are going to create the one for the windows. So I'm going to scale it along the x-axis, no, the z-axis, like this. Then I'm going to increase the size. Also going to increase the size a bit like this. And then I'm going to Shift D, then GY to move it along the y-axis like this. And then I'm going to create same Boolean. So okay, I'm going to create holes for the window. So with the walls of the house selected, I'm going to add a Boolean modifier again. And select the eyedropper, then apply the Boolean like that. So if you delete this, okay, if you hide it, you see it has created some holes. So then you can delete it. You'll apply the same here too. Building, add Boolean modifier like this, eyedropper like this, and apply. So if you select it, you can delete it. So then I'm going to come to edit mode with that selected and delete this face. Delete this one too. Okay. I'm going to delete this face here. Okay. Don't know. There's something that is not going well here. Okay, if you go to object mode, how does it look? It's perfect. Oh, yeah. You can see that's the house. So next we are going to create the chimney. So I'm going to add a cube like this. I'm going to move it along the y-axis, so G and Y like this. GY, yeah. Then I'm going to scale it. I'm going to scale it like this. Then I'm going to go to edit mode. I'm going to choose this face here, and I'm going to press EZ, extrude along the Z-axis. like this. Okay, I want it straight, so this one I can make it like let's see how 4 looks like that. With that selected, I'm going to choose all the faces. I'm going to choose all the faces, and then I'm going to press Alt E to extrude faces along normals. I'm going to go to object mode and drag these using G and Y, and then G and Z. So let me look for the best place to position it. I'm going to add a plane. Yeah, I'm going to add a plane. GY. I'm going to rotate it. And then I'm going to scale it. And move it. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to lower it a bit. Scale it. Not much. So then I'm going to go to, okay, I'm going to press Shift and D, and then GY. This will be part of the window. I don't want to mess it up. So then I'm going to okay, I'm going to create loop cuts. Okay, I'm going to go to edit mode, and then with the faces selected, I'm going to create loop cuts. Like that, and then another loop cut like that. So the purpose of this loop cut is because I need to create what I want just to create some extrusions. So then I'm going to select these two edges here, all these edges, and then I'm going to right click and dissolve them. And dissolve. Okay, I'm going to dissolve these ones. So now with these edges, I'm going to select faces. I'm going to select the faces of these edges. Like this. I'm going to press E, Z. So if we go to object mode, let's see how it looks. So this then I'm going to, with those extruded, I'm going to come to object mode, no, edit mode. Then I'm going to choose this face and delete. And then with those deleted, okay, I'm going to choose these faces here, no, edges. And fill it like this to create an illusion of depth. Okay. Then I'm going to, okay, still not coming as I wanted, but this is the door, this is the window. I'm going to scale it a bit on the z-axis, the y-axis like this. Okay. In fact, I don't have to do much. All I need is to create. Oh, okay. In fact, I'm going to use this. And then R90 like that. And then I'm going to scale it and move it along the z-axis like this. No, scale it. I'm going to scale it a bit along the z-axis. Yeah, and then I can just grab this and this, and then Shift D, and then GY to bring it to this window like that. And then I'm going to create the doorknob. So okay, for the window, okay, I can even delete this. No, don't have to. Okay, I can just, okay, let me see. I'll delete this like this. Then I can take these two here. Okay, Shift D, GY. I'm going to scale it. Oh, no. I think I'll choose. Okay. Let me pick this one. Then come to edit mode and choose these faces here. And fill them. And press F to fill them like that. So that's the door. So let's see how it looks in object mode. And then this face, I'm going to go to edit mode, choose select faces, then with the faces selected, extrude along the x-axis like this. Let's go to object mode and see how it looks. So and now that's our low poly building. So that's how you create a low poly house using Blender. Okay, try delete the light. Yeah, so now that's the low poly. That's how you create a low poly house using Blender.